Loves, hi darlings, hello my sweetest loves, and welcome back to yet another video. Today it is a sit down, and guess who's here? She is back and she is better and she is ready to go. I feel like I haven't done a sit down in a minute, and you know, we just missed you. We just missed doing a sit down. You know, it's been up and down, but I'm back and I'm very ready to be in the gist of things. But most importantly, I'm back to giving you guys advice. You have been asking me, when are you bringing back the sit downs? I definitely did miss the sit downs. So once I pull out this bib, everything goes, you know. But anyway, today's video is, I think it's a mashup between my dating life that you guys know about, that is very crazy, that is very sorry, I want to take this pen that they gave me when I bought my car. I haven't used it, so I wanna use it today. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, and how funny, it's blue, it's matching my hair, because I want to take off the points that I'm going to speak about. I don't want to repeat myself. But what was I talking? My dating life is very complex. Very complex, and I'm one to not ever settle for less. I'm one to never settle for nonsense. I'm one to never let a man think that he's gonna come into my space and control my life and control how I do things and control and give me bare minimum. Sorry, I do not believe in bare minimum because I do not give it. That's the thing. And also the way that I love and the way that I love tells me all I need to know about the next person, in a sense of, I know that someone can love as much as I can love. So I'll never settle for anything less than what I give. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to give you less, I expect you to give me less. If I'm going to give you more, I expect you to give me more. Not this nonsense, what do I bring to the table? I bring myself, and myself is enough. So I wanted to dive, because I was like, must I do a separate video to how I handled my breakup? Must I do a separate video to how to handle, I don't know, but like I was like, let me just put a video of dating and breakups and dating in your 20s and for like what I experienced and what I learned dating in my 20s. I'm turning 27 next week. We old, Joe, we old. I'm turning 27. Wow, I'm excited. I don't know, I'm excited about getting old. I don't know, I'm just excited about getting older. We're not gonna be younger forever. I just hope I remain the same. I just hope this face remains. Okay, this face might not go anywhere, but I'm definitely excited about my 20s leaving me. You know, I had a very fairly amazing run in my 20s. I learned so many things, and I'm so grateful that I learned things in my 20s instead of me learning it late in my 30s, and now I fumbled so much. You know, I'm just grateful that I fumbled now. I learned all my mistakes now. I did my mistakes now, especially when it comes to money, when it comes to dating, relationships, men, whatever, and when it comes to my career. I'm super grateful that all of these things, I learned them at the very young age. And by young, I mean 20, not like, you know, not like 16 or whatever, but like 20, so that I know, what am I doing? What mistakes am I doing? What don't I want to do? What do I want to do? What type of men I want to date? What type of men I don't want to date? You know, what type of career I want to be in? What type of, you know, so I'm happy to be sharing this with you guys because it gives me a sense of I'm helping the next young woman. There's 21-year-olds, there's 19-year-olds, there's 18-year-olds watching this. So whatever they take from what I'm giving them, I'm definitely happy to be sharing it with you guys. So today's topic is going to be dating in your 20s, and especially what I've learned. You guys always know there's always a young story time in between every single thing that I tell you. But with that being said, I just want to dive straight into it, because I always say, hey, I don't want a long video. And you guys are always pointing it out to me that you always say you don't want a long video, and I end up having a long video. But also you guys like the long video, so I think I just have to go with what you guys like. So yeah, I wrote 10 points that I've learned from dating in my 20s thus far, and I'm gonna share them with you guys. So without wasting any time, let's get into them. Okay, so the first one is never make someone a priority when you're an option to them. Let me tell you one thing about men, they will put themselves first. One thing men will do is put themselves first, which is why you should be selfish. This is where being selfish comes in. This is where putting yourself first as well comes into play. Because what I did was story time, bing, 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 bing. I dated somebody and I made that person my world. Every single thing I did, revolved around them. I would plan my time around them. I would plan my weekend around them. I would plan my dates around them. I would plan each and every thing around them because I wanted to spend time with them. And that created an expectation to me. An expectation that is out of this world, because you can't expect to be with that person every single day of your life. They have a life of their own. People have lives of their own. Men have lives of their own. They have their own friends, own whatever. So centering your whole world around a human being, you are creating an expectation and you're going to be disappointed because you have put it in your head that you want to center everything around this person, cut out everyone else because you want to focus on this person. That is wrong. If you're going to be in a relationship, please make time for your friends. Please make time for things that make you happy. Time away from that particular person. Because once you center everything around your relationship, that's when everything goes to shit. I'm not going to lie to you. Everything will go to shit because you will focus solely on it instead of you focusing on other things that are there to make you happy. Your friends are there to make you happy. The things that you do that make you happy, like taking yourself out, buying yourself flowers or whatever you do that makes you happy, focus on those things as well. Don't center your life around a man because you are creating demands, expectations, and you are bound to be disappointed because whatever you're doing in that time that you want them to do it at may not be the time that they can do it at. So I learned the hard way that don't put someone else's happiness before yours. As much as he's your man, don't put your happiness before anybody else's. Yours should be priority. You should put yourself first. Let me tell you, men are freaking selfish and they love themselves. It's the same thing as if a man got cheated on, he will leave you. He'll definitely men are kings. They put themselves first. So you should also put yourself first. So never ever make a person a priority in your life. Only prioritize them when you are also prioritized. In a sense of if he's making dinner dates, reservation, lily ing, he's centering his time around the both of you. By him doing that, obviously going to be like, babe, are you available? Let's go here, let's go here. But you just saying, okay, tomorrow I'm not going. Your friend says, babe, let's go out. You're not going out because you want to go out with your man. You didn't even tell him, but you're already putting it in your head. No. Always prioritize yourself. Put yourself first. Obviously, put your relationship, yeah, but like, put yourself first. If anything, put yourself first. More than anything, don't put a man before anything else because you are going to get disappointed. You are going to have demands that are not met. And also, you're just going to have stupid expectations. So don't make a man a priority. Just put yourself first. And also, like I said, if he's going to make your relationship priority, he's going to make you a priority, then fine. But don't just out of the blue in your head and say, yeah, this man, no, don't do that. Focus on things that make you happy outside of the relationship. Okay, good. The second one is actions speak louder than words. I will never, ever in a million years stress this enough. If a man is all talk, pack your bags. Pack your bags and leave. There's nothing frustrating as a man that speaks and speaks and speaks but never does. And my thing is, women always have this thing, no, he'll do it. You're always going to be sitting there waiting for him to do it when he's not going to do it. If he's not going to do it and he keeps talking about it, then why you keep talking about something that you're not going to do? What are we doing wasting our time talking about something that you're not going to do? So if his actions are not if his words don't have actions, don't even waste your time. Don't even bother. Just get up and leave. You know, it's almost like you having to tell a person, why aren't you calling me? Why aren't you doing this? And then he says, yeah, I'll try. The next day, you're waiting for a phone call. There's nothing. He calls you when he wants you. You know what I'm saying? This is him putting himself first. He's making himself a priority. We're going back to number one. Do you see where I'm getting with this? So no, never, ever, ever in a million years listen to a man who just speaks and never does. A man is all about action. Indoda, uguti indoda, uyibona ngeenkomo zayo. If a man is a man, you'll see the hand. Let me tell you now for free. If your nigga is niggering, you'll see the hand. So never. A man's words should not matter to you. Action should be things you should be seeing things to be like, okay, this man is all about the, you know? So no. Don't do that. This one. This one, I'm 50-50. I won't lie to you. This one I'm 50-50 with it because personally I'll never do it, but I'm definitely 50-50. Please date people your age group. Y'all be safe though. Y'all be safe. This one, I think it's not a personal one, but it's just one that I've observed. Especially, I had a conversation with Mars recently, and Mars did mention that she'll never date somebody older than 30 right now, presently at the age that she's at, because some men are just crazy, man. Some men are just tricky. But also, it's so weird, or it's rich coming from me, because when I was 20, I dated a 34-year-old. That man was 14 years older than me. But I just don't know. I don't know if maybe being papa, or it's the type of men I attract, or my body structure was just, I don't know. Because this one time, this man was like, no, I thought you were older because of your body. Like, you have big bone, you're a big bone girl. So, you know, you look, you know. So, personally, I won't do it. I won't date anybody. I don't see myself dating a 27-year-old. I just don't. But I think more importantly, this one is for people that are like from 18 to like 23, 24, 25. I don't know. But it would be best to date people in your age group, because I feel like you understand each other more, especially when it comes to like finances, to going out or whatever nonsense like that. Like, I feel like if you date somebody older and they're not there with you, they'll be like, where are you going? Who are you going with? What's going to be happening? But also, I'm talking for personal experience, because this is what used to happen to me. He'd ask me, where are you going? Who are you going to with? What are you guys going to do there? Who mang is there? You know what I'm saying? So if you are young right now, you are 8. I think this applies to 18 to like 21-year-olds. Please date people your own age. Trust me, that would be the best thing you ever do for yourself, because you know it's not the struggle. I hate saying the struggle, but you're still in varsity. You know what happens in varsity. You know what I'm saying? So you won't be having expectations that are very crazy, but you'd know what you're getting yourself into. So dating people in your age group will be good for you, and you just get to grow better, if I can put it like that. Because someone older might mind fuck you. Now you must be a mature person. That's why I'm saying there's crazy men out here, there's pedophile. People like dating people younger because they want to control them and tell them, yeah, you're mature. When you're not even mature, you're still a baby. Please refer to the video I did with Maria about dating men, dating in your 20s as well. It's just almost like that, because, like I said, there's men that are crazy and they'll tell you everything you want to know, and the time they don't do anything. Their actions don't. You see? We're going. I love it. I love it. Thank you. The fourth one is, you attract what you project. If you keep attracting the wrong person, then look deep inside to understand what's the matter. When every day you are attracting people that are cheating, did you find him alone, or did you take him from somebody? I'm gonna ask you again. Did you find him, he was single, or you found him with somebody and you snatched the boy from somebody? So if every single time when you have a problem, no, the men that I date don't give me money, they don't do this, they don't do this. Guys, I just think if a man really, really likes you, like he say he likes you, or he loves you like he say he loves you, he knows what the fuck to do, especially when it comes to his woman. No woman must be asking money from a nigga. I can tell you that much. Don't ever do that nonsense. Don't ever. I remember this one time I fought with my ex, because what were we fighting about? Or he says to me, yeah, you don't ask. I'm like, I don't ask what? He's like, you don't ask me for money. I'm like, why must I be asking you for money when you should be giving it to me? You know, you see me. You see my nails. You see my hair. You see my this. You see my that. Who do you think pays for that? Who do you think pays for that? Who? So a man knows what to do. A man definitely knows what to do. You never have to ask for anything from a man. So if you keep attracting this stupid man, you need to look deep down what is happening. And also, why are you letting them in from the get-go? Feel like from the get-go, you should know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Always ask the questions, what are we doing? What are we? Because next thing, there's expectations that are not met, and then now you're mad. You know what I'm saying? So if you think you keep attracting people that are not doing what they're supposed to do, then you need to sit down and do some self-introspection, because you might be the problem. Personally, I attract I'm not gonna say it because next thing they'll be putting me all over social media, but whatever I attract is very rich. So anyway. Woo! If any man, the fifth one, sorry. If any man wants to walk out of your life, please let them. Don't ever, do not ever in your life beg a man to stay. Yo, that man will disrespect you to fuck and back, top but north. Never eat sour worms. I got it. Never eat sour worms. He will disrespect you from up to down, middle, center. Never ever beg a man to stay in your life. If be it a friendship, be it a romantic one, platonic, lover, whatever, don't ever beg a person to be in your life. Because the mere fact that you beg them to be in your life, it's like having leverage over you, because they know that you need them. You need them to survive. You don't need anybody to survive. This is what my friend Kamu told me. She's like, let me tell your friend, we are friends. We have a friendship, but I don't need you to survive. I don't need a man to survive. I literally do not need anybody to survive. So don't ever beg anybody to stay in your life if they don't want to, because that will just give them a doorway to treat you like nonsense, especially a man. Don't ever show a man that you love them to an extent where, hey, you're going crazy. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be completely honest. A man needs to love you more. Simple. A man needs to love you more. When are you there to show him respect? Yes, love him too, but a man needs to love you more. A man needs to be obsessed with his woman. I don't care what anybody says, because that's my what? That's my what? Let's say it together, kids. Personal preference. Don't come here and make news and tell me rubbish about, hey, you don't know what you're saying. No, it's my personal preference. I love a man that's obsessed with me. I love a man that loves me more than I love him, because that is what is written in the Bible. I don't know what verse, because wait a minute. I don't know the verse, but definitely a man should love you more than you love him. Don't ever give the man a satisfaction of him thinking, yeah, you are his world. He will give it like you right here. He will dribble you. But at the end of the day, also, it's about reciprocation. The same amount of love he's showing you that he loves you, going above and beyond, is the same amount of love, you should be giving it to him. So don't love him too much, and he's loving you like 20%. You are the one doing the whole 80%. No. So let me tell you, never, ever, ever beg a man to stay. Never. The next one is never be alone. Sorry. Better be alone than being with someone who makes you question yourself all the time. I always say this. Once you start saying to your friend, he did this. Friend, he did that. You questioning every single thing that this man do. Do you not see that it's time for you to get up and go? Guys, with me, I don't know, maybe my heart is just paralyzed now. Once I have one question, I'm done. I'm not even going to give you grace to say what. Once there's one, I'm done. Once I sit down and say, 1 + 1 is 11, it's over. I'm not even going to sit there and wait for you to explain yourself, because I'm opening up the door for you to make me or fuck me for a boost. Basically. So I'd rather be alone than I've been. I've been single for 8 months now. I mean, I dip here and there, but I've been single for 8 months. So I will not take anything less than what I give. I will not take anything less than what I think I deserve. Every man can come and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Guys, also, as cliche as this is gonna sound, please pray for discernment spirit. Pray for the Lord to help you have discernment spirit. Nothing is going to save your life, your dating life, your friendship life, your whatever life, than having discernment spirit. Because if a person comes and they're not for you, you're gonna know from the get-go, just like that. Guys, I am telling you now, whenever a man comes and talks to me or whatever, and I'm bored, I just know that this man is not for me. Either he's married or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, let me just see. But I don't know, because men don't wear the rings anymore. So just pray for discernment spirit, so you know what is for you, what is not for you. But even if it doesn't come now, please just remain single. Remain single. Being single is also the most amazing thing. I promise you. You get to know yourself. You get to learn yourself more. You get to figure out what you want. You get to figure out the type of men you want, the type of friendships you want, the type of relationships you want. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be alone? Do you want to be in a polygamous? You just get to discover every single thing about yourself, because you give yourself time to be with yourself and learn yourself. So, like I said, I've been single for 8 months, and the more I'm single, the more I learn that I do not take nonsense. Like you guys know, my 2 previous relationships also, the first one was from July until October. That was my first relationship. And then the second one was from, when did he ask me? Was from November until February. The first one, he fucked up. He fucked up. Till this day, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if he cheated or not, but I found things that he did that I'm not gonna stand for. I was like, one thing about me, I'm not gonna do nonsense where you make me feel like this, and then you think I'm just gonna let it go. No. So till today, I'm not certain if he cheated, but I found things that made me question him. And once I question you once, like I said, I'm not gonna do it again. Once I say for the first time, I'm definitely not doing it again. I'm out like a light. So the first time he did that, I was out. And then the second one, I think also what I didn't give myself time to not heal, but with me, guys, when I'm in it, I'm in it. I give my all in a relationship. So when it ends, of course, I'm going to be devastated, but I come back. You know, I come back. But I think I didn't give myself time, not to heal, but like time to just be with myself and figure out what I wanted once again. So, but also this one has been wanting me for a long time. So when I told him that I broke up with my boyfriend, he was like, let's go, you know? So I gave him a chance. He asked me to be his girlfriend, and yes, only to find out that this man is a narcissist. That's number 1. Number 2, he was mashing hands. This nigga was busy. This nigga was busy. This man was so busy. I was like, no ways. So Feb, I called it quits. I was like, peace. But I think to some extent he drove me crazy, because I drove to his house, but also I was drunk. That night I was crazy. Went to his house, was making noise outside, telling him to open for me. I called him more than 50 million times, and then I don't know what happened at that specific moment. A light just went ding. I went home. I crew, and then I was like, I'm done. And then I cried. I think I cried for a couple of months. Fifi knows. I would call Fifi every day, crying my lungs out and be like, I can't do it. Feels like you definitely can, and you're not going to. So I got over him. Guys, crying. Let me tell you now, crying helps. Cry. Talk about it if you want to. Do whatever, but do whatever that will make you get over that person. Me, I cried. He deleted and blocked me. So I didn't have the luxury of deleting his numbers and blocking him, because he blocked me everywhere, you know. So he blocked me everywhere. So that helped me, because I couldn't get hold of him anyway. I didn't have any ghost accounts for me to get hold of him on. If I did have Dime Hey now, I think I'd search him on Dime Hey, but he's private on IG. So yeah, he did the whole thing by blocking me. And then I think him blocking me, I was like, hey, are you out of your mind? You blocked me. But that was also like, okay, man, so clearly this man doesn't want you. So yeah, he did that, and I was just like, guys, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore, and you're not about to come and just hurt me and then expect everything to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, after he blocked me, I was over it. I was done. So I cried and I cried many months. I mean, yesterday I saw him. He was passing. Where was he going? I don't know where was he going, but it was at the mall. So him at the mall. I didn't feel anything. I just saw him, I was like, oh my god, that's my ex, but I didn't feel anything. And I was like, yeah. I got over him very quickly because I let myself hurt. I allowed myself to feel. I allowed myself to be vulnerable, and it went away on its own. So that was that. So better be alone than being with someone that makes you question everything. Like I said, once you start that first, that calculator phase, that'd be like, hey, just know it's curtains. It's definitely curtains. So yeah, the next one is no response is a response. When I send him a paragraph like this, one thing about me, I'll send paragraph. Hey, let me tell you, I used to, yes, sis, you'll never do nothing with me in paragraphs. I used to send paragraphs like a mad person. But also, I believe in paragraphs because even if you don't read it, it's fine. I mean, everything that I wanted to say is out. So I don't care if you read it or you don't read it, but I will send it. I stopped. Yes, I definitely did stop sending paragraphs because I was just like, oh, it's a waste of my time. But I used to send them, and when I sent them, I'd be fine. As much as you give me a response like, what do you mean? Yeah, okay, fine, sharp. I said my piece. And even if our relationship didn't go how it's supposed to go, I said my piece and I said what I wanted to say, and I'm fine. You know, like I said, you don't have to read it. You're fine without reading it. And you say you don't have to read it, or when you read it, you say, okay, it's fine, or what do you mean? I don't have to now sit down and write another paragraph and be like, what I mean is, no, I've said everything I wanted to say in the first one. So it's fine. I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm not going to tell you anything else. I'll stick to what I told you. So sometimes, guys, let me tell you, paragraphs do help. Do help because you get something off your chest. And there's no reason why, I don't understand why men choose not to read it, but some men do and just be an ass and say, okay. Because I think you do definitely read it because you want to know what I said. You're just saying okay, or what do you mean because you just want to be an ass. Literally. Because if you care much, you'd sit down and actually read to be like, okay, this person felt a particular way. So let me, but yeah, that's just how I feel about paragraphs. I definitely used to write them. I don't have the time anymore. I'm grown, dog. I'm 27. My niggas don't have time for paragraphs. They ain't business meetings. So no, I'm not gonna do that. So if munda puma kuwe, puma kuye. Ungaphumi ngathi uyabuya. Puma like you are going, you are gone for good. Just go for good. Don't come back. Go for good. So yeah, no response is definitely a response. So even if you said, like I said, send that paragraph and he says okay, or send that paragraph and he keeps quiet, sharp, it's a deuce. Okay, it's a deuce. So yeah, the next one is nobody is ever too busy. Please get this very, very carefully. No man and no woman is ever too busy for the person that they love. I'll tell you now, because I know who I dated, and that person was a very busy man. But when I call, happen meeting Kaima, no. Obviously, we can't drop names, but the meeting would stop now, and he'd answer my call. And it's not like he'd answer and we'd chat. He'd answer and say, hi, babe, I'm in a meeting. Can I call you when I'm done? So you're telling me people are busy? Hey? How do you think Cyril got the name Cupcake? Was he busy on that particular day when they were busy making scones with the tea? Rooibos, no sugar, just milk? My sister, please. Jeff Bezos. What's his name? Jeff Bezos. Was he busy? He was very busy. Busy with something else that is not. So please, nobody, no man in this planet is ever too busy for the woman that he loves. I refuse, because I know firsthand. But when our phone comes on, he knows. So like I said, he literally can just say, babe, I'm in a meeting. Hang up the call, send you a message, babe, I'm in a meeting. So, guys, if a man loves you and a man's obsessed with you, let me tell you now. Let me tell you, I just told you. So, nobody's ever too busy. Nobody's ever too busy. Personally, also myself, I'm never too busy. If my phone rings and it's somebody, I'm going to say, friend, I'm busy. Or, hey, babe, I'm busy. I'll call you back, whatever. But nobody is ever too busy, especially men, when it comes to the woman that they love. So don't ever sell yourself short thinking he's busy. He's not. The last one is, a mistake repeated more than once is called a decision. A mistake repeated more than once is called a decision. There is no such thing as, baby, I'm sorry, it's a mistake. When you cheat once, it's not a mistake. Guys, there's too much to cheating. There's just too much that goes into cheating. That is why I will never, not even on my worst day, not even if I'm married to, will I ever accept cheating. I don't care. People can come on this video and say, hey, you haven't dated who, the love of your life, I don't know, whatever. Every man that I've been with and they've cheated on me, I have let them go. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Guys, it's just that we can't drop names. We can't. We know people. We know people that we've dated. Guys, come on. I will drop you like a freaking fly. I don't care. You don't respect me when you cheat on me. You don't. You really don't. Cheat respectfully? Are you mad? Is it crack, cocaine, or the molly? Hey? Chicken or beef or what? Beetroot. It's gonna stain all over. You stain my heart. Please. I'll never, ever, ever accept cheating. So if a man cheats on you once and you forgive him, trust and believe it's going to do second, third, fourth, fifth, fifth, 10 times. Until you're like, what? No. He won't leave. Because he did it once. Why can't he do it again? Why can't he do it again? I will never accept cheating for as long as I live. Hey, I'd rather slice my tits with a razor. Never. Because I know for a fact that a lot goes into cheating. You come in the house, you look at me in my face while you were kissing another lip. Huh? It's crack. I'm sorry. But I don't like betrayal. I despise betrayal. So when you cheat on me, you had ample time to do it. Text messages, phone calls, sending money to do what, to do this, no. You had all the time in the world. So don't ever think a man that cheated, no. I will never. So I'm going to say this to you again. A mistake repeated more than once is not a mistake. It's called a decision. You took a decision to drive to your side's house. You took a decision to go see that person at a restaurant. You made reservations. You took it upon yourself to Google the restaurant's number so you can make the reservation. You took it upon yourself to go to the garage and buy. So you're telling me it's a mistake when all of these things required you to think. The whole time you're thinking about reservations, why aren't you thinking, shit, my hand? Why aren't you thinking that? Because it's a decision. It's a decision for you to cheat. So I will never, not even on my worst day, allow a man to cheat on me and I stay on him. I will go. Kind of what they say here, every man cheats. If you in a war, what's this? If you're in a country and it rains, are you going to leave? I'll take an umbrella and get out of the door. What? Never. I'm running Shayembani. I shine the umbrella and I die rather than stay with the man that's cheating on me. So like I said, this is my personal preference. I will never ever stay with a cheating man. You, if you want, you can stay with your cheating man. That's entirely up to you. And also, please, if you're gonna go and tell your friends every day that your man is cheating on you, your friends should listen. Your friends, you'll be safe though. I don't listen to men that cheat. I'm sorry, my friends know me. If your man is cheating, don't ever come and tell me nonsense, because I'm gonna tell you one thing: leave him alone, because I am answering for my personal preference. My friends know me. Thank God my friends know that I will never stand for a cheating man, because what are we doing? Are you mad? So no, a cheating man is not my portion. A cheating man is definitely something that I cannot sit and stand for, because that's the only thing you bring to the damn table, you cheater. Hey, please. So those are my valid points for dating in your 20s. Okay, if you want to take them, great. If you don't want to take them, that's also great. But I know for a fact that you're going to take them, because they're coming from me. you know you're going to take them. But anyway, those are my points for dating in your 20s. That's what I've learned so far. That's what I've discovered about myself personally, about how I deal with stuff, about how I'd like the next person to deal with stuff. Because like I said, this video is for you 18-year-olds until you're 20, 24. Just know what you want as a woman. Don't ever settle for less. Ever. Be selfish. Be proud. What could you know? You must be up there. You know what I'm saying? Be a woman of standard. Be a woman of... Are you stupid? Exactly. Be a woman of standard. Don't ever... Guys, I don't know. Personally, I don't know how to say it in English. I'm telling myself, hey, I'm very proud. I am proud, especially when it comes to men. I am proud. You will not tell me nothing. Because I'll tell you now, bye. Where are you going? To my house? With what? My car? You want a Uber? Uber who? Never. I think it even got worse when I got my car and my own place. You wouldn't tell me nothing. Nothing. Hey? Because I'd tell you now, bye. Where are you going? To my house? With what? My car? Do you want me to Uber? Which Uber? Uber for what? Uber for who? You see? Men must never ever think they can come and walk on top of you. What shoe? Shoe from Zara. Never. Never. Always be a prideful woman. I pride myself on being proud. I'm very proud, especially when it comes to relationship, because I know men will fight you for a boost if you're stupid. So like I said, you take them. You do not take them. Entirely up to you, my love. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate you. We love the blue hair. Yes, we do. And I thought this hair was leaving, but no, honey. This babe is there, okay? There's even a comb here for me to just make smaller adjustments. But it's the chicken or beef. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like more of these, please do let me know in the DMs, because you guys know I do read DMs. Unfortunately, I cannot go through each and every single message right here or comment and read them, because there's just a million. But I truly appreciate you guys being there, watching my stuff. We on 66k, road to 70k, and I will see you guys soon.